Welcome to another beautiful day here at Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. Today we're having a look at the 2015 GMC Yukon SLE 4-wheel drive in this very nice black exterior color. And under the hood you'll find a 5.3 liter 8-cylinder engine with flex fuel capability. Taking a look at the inside of the vehicle now, the upholstery in here is all cloth. Also just down here, the controls for the power adjustable driver's seat, including lumbar support. So I'm going to take a step inside the vehicle now, but just before I do so, I want to point out a few things. So to get inside the vehicle, I'm going to use these very nice running boards, which cover both the front and the back seats. As well, on the driver's side door here, we have these Bose premium speakers to allow for great sound quality when listening to your music inside the vehicle. So as I mentioned, I will step inside the vehicle now and have a look around in here with you. So we'll come to the IntelliLink color touchscreen in the center here. As you can see, you have your time and temperature display. As well, this vehicle is equipped with AM and FM radio. It is also compatible with XM radio if you have a subscription with them. As you can see along the bottom, you can set your favorite radio stations by simply pressing and holding the spot where you want the favorite to go. That's pretty handy, as you can flip to that station really quickly without having to search for it in any way. As I mentioned, this vehicle is compatible with XM radio. It also has AM and FM. So to flip through those radio sources, you can simply hit this radio button down here. So there's your XM, your AM, and your FM. To get back to that main menu with all the options displayed, you just want to hit this home button down here. You can also connect your mobile device to the vehicle to take advantage of hands-free calling. As well, if you have a subscription with OnStar, you can take advantage of their navigation system as well. We'll take a look at the buttons below that screen now. So over here on the left hand side, this button will turn the stereo system on and off. The dial will control the volume. The dial over here will help you navigate the menu, and the button on top will help you select anything you land on. As well, there is a CD player that is MP3 compatible below that. We also have this fancy little button here. One press of that, the screen will actually turn off and move upwards, which exposes a whole lot of storage space behind that screen, so some hidden storage space in here. As well, at the back of that, there is a USB port. To bring that screen back down and to turn it back on, you simply have to hit that button one more time. Down it comes, and the screen will turn back on. So that's pretty cool. Below that, you have all your climate controls. So this vehicle is actually equipped with tri-zone climate control. So you have driver's side climate, passenger side climate, as well as rear climate. As you can see right now, I have them all set to different temperatures, or you can sync them up to the driver's side temperature. So this dial will control the temperature for both the driver and the passenger. This button here will control the temperature for the back seat. This button will control the fan speed for the back seat. This dial here will control the fan speed for the front seats. As well, this button will turn the climate control on and off for the front seats, I should say, and for the back seats is this button down here. So below that, you have an auxiliary power outlet, 2 USB ports, some storage space below that, as well as 2 cup holders. And then we get to this very nice leather wrap center armrest here with a little bit of storage space on the top there. Opening this up, you have so much more storage space inside. As well, you have 2 more USB ports and auxiliary input over there. Coming back towards the driver's side, you have another auxiliary power outlet. We'll take a look now at the right-hand side of the steering wheel. We'll take a look at these controls. So this circle of controls will control the screen that's in front of the driver. So it gives you information like speed, fuel range, oil life, tire pressure. Basically anything the driver needs to know about the trip they're taking or their vehicle itself is right there in front of them and controlled at their fingertips. As well, these 2 buttons are for hands-free communication. There are 2 buttons behind here where my fingers are, and those control the volume of the stereo system. Over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel are the cruise control settings, and again, there are 2 buttons behind here where my fingers are, and those will help you switch through those favorite radio stations that I showed you how to set up earlier. Over here to the left-hand side of the steering wheel, you have your exterior light controls, interior light controls, 4-wheel drive options. Up here, you have your traction control and park assist buttons. And we'll finish it off with some basic controls over here on the driver's side door. So you have your child safety locks, window locks, power windows, power mirrors, as well up here beside the handle, you have your power lock and unlock. As I make my way to the back of the vehicle here, I just wanted to point out those awesome 18-inch wheels. As well, rounding the corner here, you can see lined along the back of the vehicle are ultrasonic parking sensors. So these will alert the driver when the vehicle is getting too close to anything while in reverse. This is a pretty handy feature to keep you from damaging the vehicle in any way. It's pretty handy when you're backing into some of those tighter spaces. So to open up this trunk now, I have a couple notes about it. So right here on the key fob, there is a trunk release button. So when the vehicle's unlocked, if you hit this button twice, it's just that top glass that actually pops open. So you can lift this up and have quick access to anything that's in here. So that's a pretty handy feature. But if you do need to open up the entire trunk space, you're gonna look for this handle down here. There is a button inside, so you wanna press that and pull upwards, and the trunk will open nice and easily. So as you can see, there's already a lot of trunk space, and I'll show you how to increase your trunk space even more in this vehicle in just a bit. So you do have a cargo net to make sure that the items back here don't move around too much during the trip. As well, this little handle here opens up to some hidden cargo space underneath. Over here on the right-hand side, you have an auxiliary power outlet should you need it. So as I mentioned, you can increase the amount of storage space you have in this vehicle. So one thing you can do is put this third row of seating forward. So I'll show you how to do that now. All you want to do is pull on that handle. As you can see, that third row of seating simply flips forward. Same thing over on this side. I've taken the liberty of flipping the second row of seating forward, which I will show you how to do in just a minute here. So as you can see, with those seats flipped down, you'd have so much storage space in the back area here to put a lot of items, large items, whatever you may need the space for. And to get this third row of seating back to where it was, simply pull on this handle until the seats click into the upright position. It is all a very easy process. And to get this trunk closed up back now, you want to look for the handle up here on the right hand side. Simply grab a hold of that, pull downwards, and the trunk will close nice and easily. We're going to take a look now at the back seat area of this vehicle. We'll start over here at the rear passenger side door. So you have lots of storage compartments here, as well as this beautiful wood grain trim, power window controls, and a nice cup holder here. So as I mentioned earlier, I had this second row of seating folded forward and actually flipped up. So I'll show you how to do that now. It is very easy. So you have a handle just down here. If you pull that once, that second row seat will just flip forward and lie flat. This will provide you more storage space. If you do want that seat to flip all the way up, you want to pull up on that one more time, and it'll flip up and sit up against that passenger seat now. It's the same process over there for the second half of the split bench seat. So it just gives you some storage space options, whatever you want to use. To get this seat back up to its normal position, you want to simply pull it back down until it clicks into place, and then pull the backrest up until it clicks into the upright position there. So I'm going to step into the back and show you around back here. It is quite roomy in the second row of seating. You have lots of legroom back here. As well, there's some storage space behind the passenger seat, as well as the driver's seat over there. Behind this center console, you have some temperature controls, as well as the power outlet, auxiliary power outlet, and down there you have some storage space. Turning around now, this second row of seating will fit 3 people very comfortably, as I mentioned. However, if no one is taking up that middle seat, you can simply pull down that tab. Down comes the center folding armrest with a little bit of storage space, 2 cup holders to make sure that the people in the second row have a comfortable trip. As well, if you do need to make use of the third row of seating, you have another split bench seat back here. You also have a cup holder over there on the left-hand side. And coming back over here to the right-hand side, you have 2 cup holders and another auxiliary power outlet. What a fantastic vehicle, both inside and out. So once again, this was a look at the 2015 GMC Yukon SLE 4-wheel drive in this gorgeous black exterior color. And this vehicle is equipped with the safety and connectivity of OnStar. If you'd like to give this vehicle a test drive, come on down to Mills Motors, located at 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we will always do whatever it takes.